Salutations, respected sadhakas. Keep it up, being in touch with the truth through the Upanishadic Adhyayanam, relentlessly till the Shruti Mata, Guru, God become kind, compassionate to bless us, to give us that intellect, intuitive, with which openly hidden secret of the Upanishadic purpose, the knowledge, the goal, the means. Not only we understand, but it appeals to us. We get inspired to do the sadhana said, and we also have sufficient stamina, empowerment to do the sadhana. Our consistency makes the Lord melt and bless us. This is being the highest of the studies, highest of the sadhanas. The price we have to pay also is of the highest. And the price here is being consistent. That's it. Add to it some thinking where we can improve ourselves in our effort of study, manana, chintana. Along with it, Bhagavat, Shruti Mata, Guru, taking them to be very much there with full Shraddha when we extend to them the prayers. In that prayers, as it is said in Mundaka Upanishad and many other places, or as it is sought by every of the genuine disciple of Upanishad from the Guru, that O Mother Shruti Mata, O Guru God, other than Brahmanubhuti, I am not here to seek anything else. If this clarity, if we can have ourselves and are able to put it in front of the divinity, then the divine grace flows for us to exclusively study, understand the Shastra and the purport of the Shastra, and we get fully engrossed in the joy of listening it, joy of studying it, joy of understanding it, joy of doing the sadhana, and even the joy of the achieving that goal of discovering our identity with the self. This may be a long process, but it is a process. Any number, and how much ever long any process or journey is, when we start walking, when we don't stop, one day we definitely reach. These things, if can they go deeply into our heart, and from that maturity, if we can conduct our everyday for the spiritual pursuit, we are doing lots of good to ourselves. This is the only way we do good to ourselves. And mind you, nobody can do good to us. We only have to do whether it is a punya, whether it is a dharma, whether it is a upasana, whether it is yajna agadi, which give the worldly benefits. So too, nobody can do the ultimate good to us. We only have to do by discovering that ultimate self in us, truth in us. Nobody stops us also from doing all this. Nobody helps us also. Nobody is interested in this world, in our lives, good and bad, just like that. Some are there because of their selfishness. Gurus are okay, they are appointed by the Lord to guide any deserving sadhaka for the truth, for that he shows his compassion and all outside. Inside he is one with everything, to whom he can have compassion. Is it not? A guru can never have any love and compassion to disciple, because if he has got means he has given reality to the disciple as if he is other than him. So the guru himself is not, therefore in Dvaita is not realized. So guru always has that oneness experience, yet expressing that love compassion to put us on that path. It doesn't condition him. So that way, if we use the help of Guru's love, compassion helps us. But ultimately, it is we who have to use that love, compassion of the Guru, the guidance of the Shastra, the blessings of the Lord, and using the opportunities given, we have to work hard on our path of evolution. Spiritual. Same in the world also. Nobody can make me rich just like that. I have to work hard. Nobody can make me famous. I have to work hard for that. Anything gained. It is me, my Purushartha. Artha Purushartha of security is my effort. Kama Purushartha of enjoyment, earning is my effort. Dharma Purushartha of rejoicing, fulfilling the duties is my efforts. Moksha Purushartha that by discovering my infinite essential nature, I get freed from all finitude. ये भी मेरा समझ है, मेरी इच्छा है, मेरा संकल्प है, मेरा प्रयत्न है, मेरा ही प्राप्ति है. As much delay we do, so much it gets delayed. As much quickly we try to do, so much quickly it happens. Of course, with conditions. Conditions of prarabdha and all that. Now, may we thus get strengthened in our desire only to know the truth through the study of our Shastra. And this delusion and Maya, which act in such a manner that we don't even become aware of it, may we be protected from it. What is the meaning of it is, those Ubhasham, we are studying our Shastras, which are indicating the truth. What are we doing throughout the day? That is called delusion and Maya, wherein the whole beautiful goal that is conceived in the morning is forgotten only. Throughout the day, our attention, our value, our importance still is to this unreal world, unworthy world, unreal and unworthy upadhis. और जो हो रहा है जिस कारण से हो रहा है उसी को माया मोह कहते हैं. एंड वी जस्टिफाइड. हम सुबह से हम क्लास को आ रहे हैं ना. देखो, हम घर में थोड़ा पढ़ भी रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा जप ध्यान भी कर रहे हैं. अभी बाकी टाइम तो संसार में रहने दो. दिस अ टेरिबल माया. वो ना थोड़ा चांस लेता है, लाइक डच, पोर्चुगीज, फ्रेंच, ब्रिटिशर्स. थोड़ा हमको व्यापार करना है, हम अच्छे अच्छे प्रोडक्ट बनाए, भीख मांगते हुए आते हैं वो लोग. बट आवर किंग्स बेचारे आउट ऑफ लव, इंडियन वे ऑफ लव, इमोशन, सेंटिमेंट, दे अलाउड देम. So we allow these one or two things in the day schedule. Slowly they come and देखते देखते they occupy and they start ruling us. Same way देखते देखते क्या होता है? These practice and justification rules us in such a manner that we attend classes morning to evening, but predominantly 100% we are samsari only. That's the biggest danger happens by with the regular classes mechanically attended. For me the speaker, for you the listener. सुबह शाम क्लास चल रहा है दिन भर, फिर बाकी से एग्जैक्टली नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन वी एज वेल एज एनी बड़ी संसारी. Therefore 100% samsari. That's why Shastra, Nayam Atma, Pravachanena Labhya, why all that says. Why is it? That's the power of Maya and Moha. Why will it leave us just like that? We are the entertainment piece to that Maya and Moha. तो हमको किसी तरह से वो देख, अच्छा जा रहे हैं क्लास, जाने दो. गुरु गुरु कह रहे हैं, कहने दो. भगवान भगवान कह रहे हैं, कितने दिन करेगा वो. हम आएंगे धीरे. द विलन एंटर्स इन ईच वंस लाइफ इन डिफरेंट मैनर. इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो लोग होते हैं ना, वो लोग ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल एक्टिविटीज नामक ignorance or delusion or maya, they are lost. Service oriented people, they get lost in service. है ना. the शास्त्र प्रचार हम कर रहे हैं, like me, you and I, they get lost in that work. Means anything, everything beautiful, 100 things happen, but not the main thing of genuinely, truly pursuing the truth, which in the flow of all these delusory ideas and functionings get blown away or floated or suppressed or kept aside or given secondary importance. Best is postponed. Everything we do, we postpone the pursuit of the truth. That's Maya. We are talking about we people who are regularly in the study, in the classes. अब जो क्लास भी नहीं कर रहे उनको तो कहना क्या. So may we ask the divine to bless us, protect us from this very powerful delusion and Maya, which just overpowers, and we can't have a jawab thereafter. Justification ही चलता है. Like the Britishers, when they ruled, they made railway, they made roads. वो कहते सब आपके लिए कर रहे हैं ना. अबे कर सब रहे हो लेकिन we have no freedom. We want to be our own Indian in our own country. We want to rule it. They give everything as if, but not freedom. So too, all the daily activities give us this or that satisfaction, but don't give freedom for our inner chitta to do the deep dhyana of the truth which he has conceived, which has got convinced about. Then ज्ञान ज्ञान का वहीं रहता है, संसार चलता रहता है ना. सुबह शाम क्लासेस, दिन भर व्यापार. you know how many millions are there? They are all wrong justification. That's why the gurus like Adi Shankara ruthlessly reject the everything related to karma. Ruthlessly they summon, they order taking of sannyasa ityadi. Upanishad herself says, tapasova alingat nayamatma labhyate. Tapa is jnanam and its practice. Linga is sannyasa. So linga rahita tapasya means sannyasa. Rahita jnana can never give you moksha. Nayamatma tapasava alingyat labhyate. Mundaka Upanishad Rishi himself has said. Else this delusion that I am spiritual. Like all Hindus, I am Hindu. All Hindu promoting organizations and individuals. हम हिंदू कहते हैं. अरे हिंदू है तो भर शास्त्र पढ़ो, पर ब्रह्म को जानने का मेन लक्ष्य बनाओ. ये सब निकालो, चंदन बुट लगा ली एंड जय श्री राम बोलो, हो गए हिंदू. Hindu is only who studies Shastras. He is Sanatan Dharmi. Having done Parabrahma Paramatma alone is the goal. Who keeps it, he is called real Sanatan. Then anything else that is done according to the need, requirement, nature, all of that is second. But the main is inside. And for that, due thing has to be done daily. And slowly, slowly from everything else, we have to withdraw and engage only in this pursuit. All in all, totally involved in this. Then only the grossness goes away, subtlety comes to us. Bahirmukhata goes away, Antarmukhata comes to us. Attention from Anatma is withdrawn. What is Atma? We will be able to begin to search. अरे सर्च ही शुरू नहीं की तो मिलेगा कब. देखो ये है मोह माया. द मोह माया ऑफ विषय वस्तु भोगा इज वन. दैट इज एट द ग्रॉस लेवल. Even after par karo wo, after coming to spirituality also, these are the varieties ways in which the delusion and confusion, illusion and delusion can bind us. तो हैबिट हो जाता है फिर से ये वाला हैबिट. सुबह क्लास शाम को क्लास जितना पक्का, दिन भर संसार उतना पक्का. पक्का आफ्टर क्लास होते ही going for all those non-spiritual things becomes such a powerful routine. देर भी जस्टिफिकेशन है, जो कर रहे हो वेस्ट नहीं जाएगा, भगवान देख रहे हो ऊपर से, वो ब्लेस करेंगे आगे। ये सब इतना भी नहीं छोड़ना है इसलिए कहते हैं, बट एक्चुअली ये सब भी फैक्ट नहीं। वी हैव टू इम्प्रूव अवर ओन इन्वॉल्वमेंट, डेप्थ ऑफ इन्वॉल्वमेंट, by avoiding all nonsense, by creating self inspiration, by looking up to the great masters who lived life, who never took anything for granted. उनका एग्जाम्पल लेते हुए खुद को ऐसे साधना में लगे रहना है, उसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं। देन ओनली समथिंग स्टार्ट्स हैपनिंग इनसाइड अस। दीज आर द स्पिरिचुअल पाथ में आने के बाद अटैक करने वाले मोह एंड माया। May Lord bless us to recognize them and not get caught up in them. Okay. Now, let us do our Parayanams. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavadu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhetamastu, मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदा ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो ओम ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरम्। ओम जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ओम ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री ऐतरेय उपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः। वेदव्यासादि महर्षिभ्यो नमः। आद्य शंकरादि भाष्यकारेभ्यो टीकाकारेभ्यो वार्तिककारेभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहिन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्यपरम्परायाः देवतापरम्परायाः समस्तयोगानां वेदानां साधनानां मार्गाणां च पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा समस्त विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता सौभ्रातृत्व पूर्वभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानां नित्य निरंतर आयुरारोग्यादि संपदा साधना सानुकूल्यता बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री ऋग्वेदांतर्गत ऐतरेय उपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं तत्पूर्वं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। We have seen the first khanda of the first adhyaya. Now we will do the chanting of the second khanda of the first adhyaya. Om manastavatamashyantyai yasya padanakachata sharadinduriva bhati tam vande neelachinmanim. ओम अथर्ववेदांतर्गत ऐतरेय आरण्यकांतर्गत ऐतरेय उपनिषद प्रथमोऽध्यायः शान्तिमन्त्रः। ओम वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य माणिस्तः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासीः अनेनाधीतेनाहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु avatu mam, avatu vaktaram, avatu vaktaram. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Athadvitiyah Khandaha. Ta etaha devataha srishtaha अस्मिन् महत्यर्णवे प्रापतन्तं अशनाया पिपासाभ्याम् अन्ववार्जत् ता एनमब्रुवन् आयतनं नः प्रजानीहि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता अन्नमदाम इति ताभ्यो गाम् आनयतु ता अब्रुवन् वै नोयमलमिति ताभ्योऽश्वमानयतु ता अब्रुवन् वै नोयमलयम् अलमिति ताभ्यः पुरुषमानयतु ता अब्रुवन् सुकृतं बतेति पुरुषो वाव सुकृतं ता अब्रवीद् यथा आयतनं प्रविशत इति अग्निर्वाग्भूत्वा मुखं प्राविशद् वायुः प्राणो भूत्वा नासिके प्राविशद् आदित्यः चक्षुर्भूत्वा अक्षिणी प्राविशद् दिशः श्रोत्रं भूत्वा कर्णौ प्राविशन् ओषधिवनस्पतयो लोमानि भूत्वा त्वचं प्राविशन् चन्द्रमा मनसो भूत्वा हृदयं प्राविशन् मृत्युरपानो भूत्वा नाभिं प्राविशद् आपो रेतसो भूत्वा शिश्नं प्राविशन् तम् अशनाया पिपासे अब्रूताम् अब्रुतौ अब्रूताम् आवाभ्याम् अभिप्रजानीहि इति ते अब्रवीत् एतासु एव वां देवतासु आभजामि एतासु भागिन्यौ करोमि इति तस्मात् यस्यै च देवतायै हविर्गृह्यते भागिन्यौ एव अस्यम् अशनाया पिपासे भवतः ओम शांति 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 इन द प्रथमा खंड summarize कर ले मन में what is said in the pratham mantra. Only 4 mantras are there in the prathama khanda prathamo adhyayah. First mantra atma va idam ekameva agre asit, which is the most important sentence. Na anyat kinchana mission. Before creation, the entire creation was nothing but Paramatma. Even now it is Paramatma only. We have to discover that. In that pursuit only we are here, studying the Upanishads, knowing the sadhana to be done, doing them to reach out. Then Sa Ikshata Lokanno Sujai Iti. That Paramatma, one without second, has done the Ikshana Sankalpa, that let me create the lokas. What are the lokas? Ayatanam for the jivas to have their karma phala bhoga. Karma phala bhoga, further the upadhana, further the adhisthana. Karma phala, upadhana, adhisthana are the lokas. Very good explanation, good thought, is it not? Why all these words are there? They are the support adhisthana for becoming an upadana for the karma phala, for the jivas to get through for their karma done. Punya ho, bhava ho, sadhana ho. Further the lokas. So what are the lokas? Said in the second mantra. Marichihi maram apaha adaha. Marichihi maram apaha ambaha. Sorry. Then third mantra he thought कि लोकक तो बनाया, but without the rakshaka lokapalaka they got vinashyeyo. So therefore he wanted to create the lokapalakas in the third mantra. In the third mantra only, from the water predominant Panchamahamutta, he brought out a lump of it, big one, and then Amurchayat. He just made it ready. for expressing as Virat Purusha. That which has become ready-made in that way, on that Bhagavan done tapasya, abhyatapat. And he has done again tapasya, the sankalpa on that, let us say, the Brahmanda only. Then from that, one by one, apertures, Golaka started emerging out of it. That itself is Virat Purusha. And from that only, the Indriyas, Indriya Adhisthana Devatas have come. Those Indriya Adhisthana Devatas are called as Lokapalakas. So here, most of them are mentioned. One or two not mentioned, we have to grasp it from other Upanishads or Purana, wherever it is said. So, five apertures of Jnanendriyas came, five Jnanendriyas came, five Lokapalakas. So, to five apertures of Karmendriyas, Karma Indriyas came from there, and also the Indriyadhisthana Lokapala. Then Hridayam Hridayat Manaha Manasaha Chandramaha. Okay, the other three, if they are not said, कि बुद्धि बुद्धि से बृहस्पति, चित्त चित्त से वासुदेव, अहंकार अहंकार से रुद्र, and all of that we have to add. And thus, from the whole Virat Brahmanda Purusha, only the entire Indriyas, Deha, Sarindriya, Adhisthana, Lokapala Devatas have come. And that Virat Brahmanda Purusha has come from Mahat. It has come from Maya. And Maya can never be away from, apart from Paramatma. Therefore, it has no existence of its own. Therefore, in that way, who must be there in the whole world now, which is explained as projected or created? Lord alone must be there. Because before his creation, nobody was there. Now, from him only, therefore, has the creation has to come. So, when the creation has come from him being Karana, he alone must be everywhere. So, which that is he who is everywhere alone present has to be discovered on the seat of meditation as Satyam Jnanavantam Brahma. But to make us pursue that, we are told through these theses that everything has come from the Lord, permeated with the Lord. There was nothing other than the Lord. So don't miss this knowledge and give chance to the mind which can project the world to be separate from the God and then create attachment and aversion, samsara to the world. ऐसे मन के स्थाई पर मत गिरना, बुद्धि के स्थाई पर ही रहना. जिस बुद्धि ने शास्त्र पढ़कर समझा कि the whole world is nothing but Paramatma. Then that Paramatma searched in the heart. Once he is found, then he is found everywhere. Then the whole world is seen as Paramatma. Exclusively Paramatma is experienced at any moment. Paramatma alone in the form of world is seen any moment. There is no Dvaita or Dvandva. Therefore, in Dvaita Dvandva only, every type of samsara bandhana is possible. Not in the Advaita. Therefore, the transcendental, immanent is seen. Both are one Param Brahma. No difference. Therefore, there is no chance of creation of any further samsara. This is what has happened in the first of the, let us say, Khanda. Pancha Jnanendriya apertures from Virat Purusha, Karmendriya apertures and Antakarana. From there, the respective Indriyas. from their respective Lokapalakas he allowed to manifest. Hmm. हो गया? Hmm. After this, now in the hmm, second khanda of the first adhyaya, we will see all the Adhisthana Devatas asking for an abode to stay. Staying where we can eat anna and we can be alive, we can do the work given by you, O Lord. Therefore, what we have to understand from this here itself, otherwise we may miss that thought later on, is these all Adhisthana Devatas do their functions staying in different places with the anna given by the Lord, with the power given by the Lord, with the permission given by the Lord for the sake of Lord. So therefore, they are devatas to us, no doubt, but they are all sevakas to Paramatma. This is what in Aitareya also said. Hmm? Anganyanya devata aha. All the other devatas are angas. Parabrahma, the Mahatata, the fourth one is Angi. And those angas only do all the seva. Anga anyanya devata aha. Muriti varuchaha bhoiti samani suriti jugamshi. Grasp this. So by listening to this and contemplating on these mantras, how the whole universe is conducted from the Upanishadic standpoint, from the Brahma Tattva, Brahma Jnana standpoint, from the Ishvara standpoint, a very important broad picture should come in our understanding. उस दृष्टि से देखो दुनिया का नजरिया अलग होता है. When दृष्टि ज्ञान का हो गया, नजर ठीक हो गया, बुरी नजर वाले तेरा मुंह काला, देन हमारा मुंह काला नहीं होगा कभी. नजर ठीक है ना, इसलिए you don't suffer with the right vision, lived, alive. In this mantra or in this second khanda, they ask this way. इसमें भी 4 या 5 ही मंत्र है. Then, when they ask for the ayatanam to stay, Paramatma, like he brought out the Brahmanda Purusha, Virat Purusha lump, so too he brought the cow, Gawab, then Ashwa. They said, Noyam alam iti, Nava ayam alam iti. They're not sufficient, they're not sufficient. They said. Then Purusha Manayat. Purusha Roop, jo you and I are here. When the human being form is made, Sukridam Bata. They said, yeah, this is very good one. They all have agreed. Then Bhagavan ne permission de di. All these Adhisthana Devatas, Lokapalakas, entered into the Purusha Sharira, made it as their abode. That's how every one of us have these Adhisthana Devatas seated in us. They are the Loka with experience. They are the Lokapalakas, means they are the ones because of whom our Lokas, that means experiences of the world through sense organs of the objects, is continuously happening. ये वाला पार्ट कहीं भी नहीं पढ़ाते. वेदांत है ना, हिंदुइज्म है, सनातन धर्म है, नहीं पढ़ाना चाहिए. सेक्युलरिज्म पढ़ाना. हिरण्यकशिपु का है किंगडम, जहाँ सब असमदीय तसमदीय, only materialism, commercialism, worldliness, that is taught. No way. Prenatal or at home only it has to be taught. Like for Prahlada, just like Naraji taught. Otherwise, Hiranyakashipu education system, where हिरण्य को कमाओ, कशिपु पे बैठो and enjoy, dominate, Destroy anyone who comes on the way of your supremacy. Do it cunningly, do it intelligently. See all America and all. Supplying आयुधम और मारो एक दूसरे को मार के. Not saying यार युद्ध रोको. है ना? Real victory is never in winning the war or even fighting the war. Real victory is in avoiding the war. Because war itself is a defeat. There is no defeat or success in war. Because in war you kill people, no? Killing for any reason is wrong, and especially when it's for bhautika material things, that is wrong. And the worst than everything that happens is killing on the name of the God. Terrible it is. You know, that fanaticism, which from the age of 3 is induced in those youngsters, such a cute children, and they are made as Rakshasas much before they even realize that they are human. वही the age of 14-16 राक्षस बना दिया जाते हैं वो लोग. बस भगवान के नाम पे किसी को मार डालो, तबाह कर दो. एक और इल्म तालीम, इल्म तालीम में सब डिस्ट्रक्शन है वो. You don't need to go to religion for all the study. शास्त्र की कॉमन सेंस काफ़ी है समझने को. No, simple common. If other religions also talk same thing, let us destroy others. अब कोई बचेगा फिर? That means religion is a distraction. If the other religion also वो वक्ता बोलने लगे मानो हमारा रिलीजन को सस्टेन होना है, बाकी को नाश करो. If they also do, that's what's happening. What remains? Only empty buildings and destroyed buildings. No human life at all. क्या हुआ देखो अभी पूरा स्मशान हो गया. ऑन द नेम ऑफ रिलीजन. युद्ध नहीं प्रमोट करना. स्पिरिचुअलिटी को बेसिक स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज इज दिस infinite self. We all really in his hands we are instruments. Let us do the work given to us by him wherever we are placed. That's it. Very simple if the heart is pure to understand the life and how to live it. And this other nonsense, this fighting based on the culture and tradition. Each place is developed its culture in thousands of years because of people. That is its uniqueness, beauty, glory. There's nothing great or lesser. As long as they don't harm others. रहने दो उनको. Why do you destroy them? That's galat. Anyway, so then they enter into the human. Thus we are here like that. So in thus the Adhisthana Devatas are there expression of Paramatma only, who are allowing all our faculties to function. Blessed by Adhisthana Devata, owning the faculties, we as an individual living life of Jiva, संसारी. अब यही देवताओं को यही फैकल्टीज को यूज करके we have to recognize our identity with the self, of course, which is very, very tough for those who are got identified with the body very strong. Like yesterday we were talking to children. They can't understand but बोला था 12th chapter में what Lord Krishna says in that 6th or 5th mantra. क्लेशः अधिकतरः तेषाम् अव्यक्त आसक्त चेतसाम् अव्यक्ता ही गति दुःखम देहवद्भिः अवा. Those who are identifying with the body, for them the meditation on the avyakta parabrahma is one is very klesha yukta, lot of difficulties, then dukkha yukta, it never gives phala, therefore they become dukhi. Therefore, yetu sarvani karmani sanyasya, today we are going to talk. Be a bhakta, give me a chance, I'll lift you out of samsara. Though we are studying, but it is not an easy job, even to understand, practice, etc. Okay, let us see the first mantra. Now, to this first mantra, Bhashyakara gives exhaustive, very useful Bhashya for one word, Mahati Arnave, big ocean, which is very fond topic of Bhagavan Adi Shankara Bhashyakara. Such topic wherever it comes, we have seen it in Katha Upanishad, we have seen Mundaka, we have seen in Gita Bhashyam. Exhaustively, he explains what it is, what is samsara samudra, worthy of us patiently studying it and accepting it. Yeah, it is so. And in that bhashya only, how to cross the samsara, they are also there in the samsara only. That also he improves. इसी संसार में गिराने वाले, संसार समुद्र में डुबाने वाले, संसार समुद्र से पार कराने वाले, तीनों ये अवेलेबल, which push us into samsara, which drown us into samsara, where we die only as samsari, not even a sadhaka born in us. Crossing samsara samudra. All three are in this very world. Like children are born in this world only. So, samsar mein aa gaye and very well protected by the parents and the whole society and the government, that not even a little spirituality should enter into that fellow. In that way, he is made to drown. He will just die like a terrible deha, tadatma jiva and samsari. Out of the 142 crores, who will die within next 100 years? No? Nobody will be there after that. 99.999% die Dubai in the samsara only. Very few are there who are exposed to Shastra Jnana, and among them who are done sadhana in many other earlier lives, they are the ones using this same संसार के अंदर के जो यूजेबल चीजें हैं, they cross संसार. Which category you and I, each one has to think for himself. This thinking leading to that understanding should guide our planning and activity with full zest and inspiration. There should be no doubt regarding what to achieve, regarding what to do for that, regarding that how to prepare. This clarity is the maturity in a human being. Not knowing what to achieve, not knowing what to do, not knowing what preparation is a delusory state. Then for them, the easy path is of samsara. All others are living like that only, so they easily follow them. And small little sukha bhoga will come for the world. But behind that is the terrible vasana creation, as Ramji told yesterday, which leads to many, many lives which are of dukkha yukta. Because while getting this sukha, unknowingly, knowingly, many sins, papa, adharmas were done. पता नहीं चलता. एक बार विषय वासनाओं में वस्तु में घुस जाते हैं ना, what sort of papa happening, what sort of adharma happening, we can't even become aware. It's like, continuously using all electric gadgets. We're not aware कितना मीटर घूम रहा है, और कार में घूम ही जा रहे हैं, पेट्रोल कैसे फूक रहा है वो पता ही नहीं चलता. ऐसे समय भोग में रहने के टाइम ना क्या अधर्म पाप हो रहा है, we don't become aware even of it. Like a power mongerer, money mongerer, for the sake of that, how many adharma, how much of destruction is doing to the nation, he doesn't know. So to even a scientist, one who want to discover bhoga to the human bodies, in his investigation, how much is destroying the prakriti, he doesn't know. है ना, नेचर का कितना हम तबाह कर रहे हैं. On the name of science, on the name of bringing comfort to that stupid human being who is a bhogi, rakshas. It's like Baba Ramdev ji teaching yoga to all dushta rakshasas. They are becoming more healthy and living long and destroy country. He doesn't know that, or he never meant that. But learning, all terrorists learning yoga, Naxalites learning yoga and living long. We don't know कैसा, उसमें इसलिए उस तरफ जाना ही नहीं है. स्पिरिचुअल गोल मिले या ना मिले, बस स्पिरिचुअल मार्ग में रहना, दैट इज द इंटेलिजेंट वे ऑफ लाइफ. If you do it, do intelligently. If you do it innocently, do innocently. But doing it, it is more important. Okay, now let us chant first mantra twice. Then we'll study the Bhashya. Straight away, I told you what it is. मंत्र पढ़कर उसका अर्थ बताकर भाष्य कि ता ओम अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः द्वितीय खण्डः प्रथमो मन्त्रः ता एता देवताः सृष्टाः अस्मिन् महति अर्णवे प्रापतन् तम् अशनाया पिपासाभ्याम् अन्ववार्जतु ताः एनमब्रुवन् आयतरं नः प्रजानीहि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता अन्नम अदाम iti. So direct, so simple, no ambiguity at all. Taha etaha devataha srushtaha. Those these devatas which are created. You know, all the Lokapala devatas are created now from the apertures of the Lord. विराट रूप परम ब्रह्म परमात्मा के तपस्या से विराट रूप से the apertures or golakas from their indriyas, from their lokapalas came. Those lokapalas ताएता देवता सृष्टाः, वो ये देवताएं जो सृष्टि किए गए हैं, created devatas, अस्मिन् महति अर्णवे प्रापतन, they have fallen into this big ocean of samsara. Devatas also have fallen into samsara. By saying this, Shruti Mata and Bhashyakara will tell us, therefore, even seeking Devata Sharira itself is not ultimate, limited. What to talk about seeking this or that Sukha Bhoga from those Devatas. Like MLA MP बनना ही संसार है, तो MLA MP से कुछ ना कुछ मांगना तो ये डबल संसार है. वो खुद ही संसार है. And taking favors from him. There's no spirituality in it. Only Paramatma Atma Tattva is the spirituality. So, ta etaha devataha srushtaha asmin mahatyarnave prapatan. They have fallen into the world of samsara. Then, tam, to that, the Lord, tam means here the total Virat Purusha ko, tam ashanaya pipasa abhyam anvavarjit. Bhagavan has done a sankalpa and his hunger and thirst entered into the Virat Purusha. Now, all these devatas are coming from Virat Purusha only. Therefore, from the Virat Purusha, Asana Vipasa came to them also. Hunger and thirst. Therefore, Ta Enam Abruvan. Then they asked the Parabrahma Paramatma. What? Ayatam Naha Prajanihi. Give us the place. Why? Why do you want the place Ayatanam? Yasmin Pradishtitaha. Stationed where? Annam Adama. That we eat the Anna for our survival because hunger and thirst has come. This is the literal meaning of first shloka. How many things in this shloka? Taetaha devataha srushtaha asmin mahatyarnave prapatan. Second, tam asanaya pipasabhyam anmavarjat. Third, taenam ambruvan. What did he ask? Tam taenam ambruvan ayataram naha prajanihi yasmin pratishtita annavadam. Give us the ayatana place to stay, staying where we eat the food. Annamadama iti. Because they are endowed with the hunger and thirst. That is why when we don't offer oblations, outside through yajna, inside through bhojana, to adhyatmika devatas and adibhautika devatas, then the inside the all parts of the body stop working. Outside all the rains, everything stop. अकाल पड़ जाता है देवताओं को गुस्सा आकर। दैट इज हाउ देवताओं का क्रिएशन बना है। वी हैव टू ग्रास्प दैट पॉइंट, देयर इज नथिंग टू क्वेश्चन हियर। दिस इज व्हाट इट इज, द सृष्टि इज, देवतास आर लाइक दिस, वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट इट। So first one is they fell into the Mahatyarnava. Second is the Lord pushed them into hunger and thirst qualities, or hunger and thirst qualities. He thrusted on them through inducing it into Virat Purusha first. From Virat Purusha ये सब hunger thrust उनको भी आ गया. This hunger and thirst is mainly for the food bhojana. Then same is for all faculties. You have to understand it, particularly hunger and thirst is खाना होता है. Then every of the faculties also. Eyes are hungry and thirsty of seeing colors, forms. Ears are very thirsty of listening to something. Skin is thirsty of some touches. Every there is a thirst is there. For all कर्मेंद्रिया, ज्ञान इंद्रिया, पाँव में थर्स्ट होता है, लेट मी चलो चलो, हाथ में थर्स्ट होता है, काम करूं करूं मैं. No, Shishnam, every one of the parts have their asana pipasa. Basic asana pipasa is for the pranamaya kosha inside, with which all other devatas get the energy. Then, with that energy, they get their own particular asana pipasa. Like you have eaten food, but still you have a hunger and thirst to watch TV and to go and walk or talk to someone. वो भी hunger thirsty है ना, which is pushing you to do that activity. Hunger thirst तो दूर हो गया खाने के बाद, but still we are hungry for something else. Somebody wants to listen to music, talk to someone, walk somewhere, look at something. Somebody खूब सोना, खाने के बाद दीवार अदर हंगर ऑफ, अब मैं सो जाऊंगा, कुंभकर्ण वारस. ओके, तायता देवताः सृष्टाः अस्मिन् मात्यर्णवे प्रापतन् तम् असनाया पिपासाभ्याम् अन्ववार्जतु. ता एनम् अब्रुवन् न ता एनम् अब्रुवन् आयतनं नः प्रजानीहि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिताः अन्नवदाम इति. नौ द भाष्य का उसका देखते हैं. ताएताः अग्नि आदयः देवताः. सो ताएताः विच देवतास? अग्नि आदयः देवताः. अग्नि, वायु, देन मृत्यो, अश्विनी कुमार, सूर्य, चंद्रमा, etc. etc. Devatas came out na, from every of the indriya which has come out from apertures of the Lord, Golakas, which by the tapasya of Parabrahma got expressed, manifested in that Virat Purusha. That Virat Purusha का जो matter को Parabrahma ने from the Panchamahabhutas which he earlier created, he brought out. So first Panchamahabhuta Srushti, from that the lump, from that Virat Purusha Srushti. From the Virat Purusha, the Indriyas, the Golakas. From the Golaka, Indriyas. From the Indriya, Adhisthana Devata. So, ta etaha Agni Adayaha Devataha. Agni etc. Devatas. Agni, Vayu ityadi. Lokapalattvena Sankalpa Srushtaha. Who were created by the Lord. For what Sankalpa? With what Sankalpa? Lokapalattvena. तो इनको लोकपाल बनाना है. इनके द्वारा जो पहले क्रिएटेड पंच महाभौतिक लोक है उसका रक्षा करना है. सो लोकपालत्वेन संकल्प्य सृष्टाः अग्न्यादि देवताः. तो लोकपाल बनाएंगे इनको इस भाव से जिन अग्नादि देवताओं का परमात्मा ने अपने संकल्प से सृष्टि किया. ओके, ताएताः अग्नि आदयः देवताः लोकपालत्वेन संकल्प्य सृष्टाः by the God, by the Parabrahma. They are created for making them lokapalaha. By whom? Ishwarena. Ishwara is that Parabrahma. Ishwarena. Parabrahma is not in now in Nirguna pristine stage. He is doing this Srishti, therefore he is now given the position darja of Ishvara. So Ishwarena. So Ishwarena Lokapalattvena Sankalpya Srishtaha Agnidaya Adayaha Ta Etaha Devataha. ईश्वर के द्वारा इनको लोकपाल बनाऊं इस भावना से क्रिएट किए गए अग्नि आदि देवताएं. क्या हुआ उनको? दैट विल बी टोल्ड. फर्स्ट ये सेंटेंस पकड़ में आया ना, आ गया. देन व्हाट हैपेंड टू दोस देवतास? अस्मिन् संसार अर्णवे संसार समुद्रे महति प्रापतन. ओके, मेन वर्ड क्या है मंत्र में? अस्मिन् महति अर्णवे. In this big ocean they have fallen. Now this Mahati Arnave word was sufficient to inspire, instigate. And our Bhagavan Adi Shankara, the Bhashyakara, to explain exhaustively this one. Beautiful and most useful. So the direct sentence is, they have prapatan, they have fallen. Where? Asmin Mahati Arnave, in this big ocean. Now, what is that big ocean in which they fallen is the explanation of Bhashyakara in next 6, 7, 8 lines. पढ़ना समझना इसका बहुत बहुत आवश्यक. Okay. Ishwarena. No, I am reading sentence again. Ta etaha agnyadaya devataha. Those these Ajnani Devatas, who are they? Lokapalatvena Sankalpya Srishtaha, which were created to be made as Lokapalas. By whom? Ishwarana. Okay. To those Devatas, what happened? Asmin Samsara Arnave, which is said in the mantra. Asmin Mahati Arnave, Asmin Samsara Arnave, Samsara Samudre Mahati. Prapatan they fell. Now comes the description of the entire Mahati Samsara Samudra. Okay, I'll read it for 2 or 3 minutes, the chanting of it, the flow of it. This has come in, and the Katha Upanishad also, Urdu Bolo Avakshaka Eshwashvatta Sanatana description में in 2-3 places it has come, even in Gita, 15th chapter, same. बड़ी आशा समुद्र, संसार समुद्र का वर्णन. Like Samudra. Samudra mein what are there? The waters are there, whirlpools are there, whirlwinds are there, crocodiles are there, shores are there, boat is there to cross. Like in Gita Dhyanam, we see that Yuddha, Kurukshetra Yuddha compared with the Rana Nadi. एंड इन नदी में कौन कौन होता है वो सारा वहां हमको बताए. दिस डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ भगवान शंकर आल्सो इज दिस टाइप. Taking the help of these only, our Madhusudana Saraswati has written that Gita Dhyan mein, that shloka in which the Kurukshetra Yuddha is compared with Rana Nadi. Again, Bhishma Drona Tata. Bhishmacharya Drona are the banks of that Yuddha Nadi. Nobody can go crossing that. They are standing there. Blessed by him, they have to go, or they'll be killed by him. Jayadratha Jala. The Jayadratha, the powerful leader of Kauravas, he is the water. Gandhara Nila Upala Utpala. The Shakuni is the one, the blue lotus, which is attractive and pulls us, or a black stone which can't be seen in the colors of water. Boat goes and hits it like the Titanic, it gets broken. Shalya Grahavati. I'm not explaining the detail. Uski सीधे example बता. Shalya is the Graha, the crocodile. Krupena Vahani, the Krupacharya, the one who directs the flow of the whole river. Karnena Velakula. Karna is the Velakula. Terrible, big waves that are coming. Bhishma Drona Tata, Jayadra Dajala, Gandhara Nilotpala, Shalyagrahavati, Krupena Vahani, Karnena Velakula, Ashwathama Vikarna, Ghora Makara. The big sharks and crocodiles are Ashwathama and Vikarna. And the whirlpool कौन है? Whirlpool और कौन हो सकता है? दुर्योधना वर्तिनी. And yet Saha Uttirna Khalu Pandavai Rananadi. Saha Rananadi Khalu Pandavai Uttirna. That Rananadi was crossed by these Pandavas. How? Kaivartakaha Keshavaha. They are seated in a boat which was being driven by Keshavaha, the Lord Krishna. They were surrendered to Krishna. Krishna ने जो कहा किए वो लोग इसलिए पार हो गए. Our life also is Nirantara Rananadi. We should have the Gita Jnana, Bhagavad Jnana, Upanishad Jnana as the Kaivartakaha with which we can cross this samsara sagar. So same way here, Bhagavan Shankara is describing that Mahati Arnava Samsara Samudra. Samsara Sagar. सागर का मतलब ही सगर गर सहित रहता है. इसमें विष है, इसलिए विष निकला पहले व्हेन मंथन हुआ था, समुद्र मंथन. We don't know, we enter. Okay, see the reading. It is Mahati Samsara Samudre means Mahati Avidya Kama Karma Prabhava Dukhodake Tivra Roga Jara Mrityu Mahagrahe Anadau Anante Apare Niralambe Vishaya Indriya Janita Sukha Lava Kshana Vishrame Pancha Indriya Artha Trishna Maruta विक्षोभ उत्थित अनर्थ शत महा ऊर्मौ महारौरवादि अनेक निरयगत हा हा इति आदि कूजित आक्रोशनोद्भूत महारवे सत्यार्जव दान दया हिंसा अहिंसा शमदम धृत्यादि आत्मगुण पाथेय पूर्ण ज्ञानोडुपे सत्संग सर्वत्याग मार्गे मोक्ष तीरे एतस्मिन् महति अर्णवे प्रापतन पतितवत्यः. How complete, देखो, how wonderful it is. I am तो really touched and elated. पढ़ते ही इसको, इस एक बात को समझ लो ना, संसार और मोक्ष दोनों इसमें आ गए. भाष्यकारास guidance like that, such great Mahatmas, when they give guidance for the understanding regarding how and why we are fallen into this trap of samsara, how to come out of it, when they tell us we have to grasp it there and then, we have to make use of that knowledge, not to fall further and try to come out from wherever we have fallen. तायेताज्ञादय देवता लोकपालत्वेन संकल्प्य सृष्टाः ईश्वरेण अस्मिन् संसारार्णवे संसार समुद्रे. ओके, फर्स्ट समुद्र में क्या होता है? दुख, वाटर. व्हाट इज द वाटर? दुखोदके. कहाँ से आए पानी? अविद्या काम कर्म प्रभव दुख उदके. अविद्या काम कर्म से होने वाला दुख नामक पानी जो समुद्र का पानी है, उस संसार समुद्र में they have fallen. Therefore, समुद्र का first aspect is water. Water is dukkha. It is born out of avidya काम कर्म हृदय ग्रंथि. समुद्र means water होता है. Without समुद्र water how can you? So what is the water? Dukkha udaka. By saying this, what is said is in samudra, in samsara, there is nothing but dukkha. No, but I am feeling pleasure now. It's only just a temporary gap given, going to come. This sense ticklings and pleasures come. Sukh maan rahe. That is the wrong definition given by us. Like that, drunkard, drinkers, smokers, they label it as great terrorists. I know, fundamental terrorists, the religious terrorists, killing the gods, the people on the name of God, they think it's a good work. अब कुछ भी बोलो फिर उसका कोई लॉजिक ही नहीं बनता. फिर हमने ऐसे ही बनाया सेंस प्लेजर्स को सुख करके. देयर दुख ओनली. We have named him as Sukha, but otherwise they are also Dukkha. So whole samsara is sarvam dukkhamayam only. Anityam asukham lokamimam. Okay. Then Tivra roga jara mrityu mahagrahe. So terrible diseases, old age and death. These are called big, big, huge, huge Mahagraha, terrible sharks whom nobody can escape. So Roga, Jara, Mrityu are the sharks in this ocean of samsara, of which the waters are the dukkha born out of avidya kama karma. देखो इसको ना 4-5 बार पढ़ेंगे बिकॉज छोटा इसे आई पैराग्राफ है नॉट वेरी बिग 4-5 2-3 बार so that the whole picture should be very clear in us. Okay, so what is water told, what are the sharks told, अविद्या काम कर्म से होने वाला दुख ही पानी है. Then jara, तीव्र रोग, जरा, मृत्यु, they are the crocodiles, they are the mahagraha. Then this ocean, like any ocean, is anadau, आदिरहित ओशन, अनंते अनंत अंतरहित ओशन. ओशन इज समुद्र. संसार का भी आदि कहाँ से नहीं पता, कहाँ खत्म होगा नहीं पता. देन अपारे, impossible to cross, that's why it's called ocean. Then निरालंबे, when one falls in that, in the ocean, कौन सा आलम्बन आपको काम को आएगा बताओ. No support can support us. Then विषय इंद्रिय जनित सुख लव क्षण विश्रामे. In that ocean, when we are getting drowned, that one kshana vishrama is there. Just like ऊपर आ रहे हैं हमको ऐसा लगता है जब वेव हमको ऊपर मारता है, ऊपर नहीं मार रहा है वो नीचे खींचेगा उसके बाद. That is called as विषयेंद्र जनित क्षण लव सुख. That is a विश्राम. So that इंद्रिय सुखास are little विश्रांति given. Like नरक में भी उनको पिटाई करते रहते ना, बीच में उनका भी चाय ब्रेक लंच ब्रेक होता है. होने के बाद फिर से बुलाकर उनकी पिटाई होती रहती. Like in police station, when they are given that first grade, second grade, even third grade treatment, बीच में खाना देते ना, उस समय तो रिलैक्स, पंखा भी लगाते हैं उनके लिए, खाना पानी. Is only after that again next round. Same is in samsara arnava. Like that few are there, whole thing will enjoy tomorrow thoroughly. And मोक्ष का भी साधना इसी में है, वो भी बताएंगे. We will try to master this meaning, at least this one. बाकी तो हम ऐसे पढ़ रहे हैं, neither you are giving value nor I am. First of all, I am not giving. अदरवाइज चीज को पकड़कर ध्यान करके we could have got परमात्मा long back. परमात्मा पाने के लिए 4 साल थोड़ी लगते हैं. So at least this portion will thoroughly study. Tomorrow we'll see. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. ओम तत्सत्. ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Stay back for yoga darshanam.